reasonable age, get yourself empowered to live the life that you want to live. And so we're talking with Reed Byerline of Raymond James, and we were talking about some retirement, start early, talking about investments. And the difference there is some of the things that people could invest in, stocks, bonds, real estate. But I like the idea of invest in what you know about. Do you find people able to?
I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, though, Paul, that a lot of people don't do that. They want to invest in the next hot thing, but they don't understand it.
Right.
The better we understand what we invest in, the better off we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to go buy a home sight unseen and think it's your dream home, because you might get in and it's not laid out right.
Yeah.
Just like your investments, if you can have an idea of what the investments do and how they operate, you'll feel more comfortable owning them, and hence can really kind of add that extra juice and flavor to your retirement.
Well, certainly the pros don't throw their money around without understanding what they're throwing it at. And it's probably good advice for those of us who are trying to take care of the little bit we have and grow it into something more, that we really participate with our planners, right? I know you like to sit and counsel people about their investments.
Right. And as you said, look at a Warren Buffett. He knows everything about every company that he owns.
Yeah.
He doesn't go into an investment that he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
And I encourage all investors to have that outlook. Really know what you understand. Whether it's a stock, whether it's a bond, whether it's commodities, coins, doesn't matter. You got to know it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In fact, Warren Buffett is investing big way in real estate these days, right?
Yeah.
And that's a really popular thing going on. I'm sure Jamie Nummer with Van Dyke Mortgage, you're nodding. You know a lot of people who are involved in real estate investments these days.
I do.
We get our phone rings. Hey, we live in a very hot community here in Royal Oak. In Metro Detroit in general is real hot for investments, right?
It is.
The markets were so low, the real estate markets were so low for so long. And now that there's some good news in our community about the city getting their finances more in order here, and a lot of high-tech sector investing in our community, and it's really a good time to be investing in Metro Detroit, and more than just real estate. Some of these tech companies are probably really good companies to get involved in.
Yeah, there are a number of really good investments that are out there, Paul, whether it's tech, whether it's healthcare, whether it's real estate.
Mm-hmm.
The key is, once you know what you're investing in, then you've got to watch and monitor it. And that's the other part of the investment process that a lot of people don't do. The stock, the investment, the real estate might be good today.
Yeah.
It's still going to be good tomorrow.
Yeah, and then in 6 months and a year and so on and so forth. That's why you've got to own your dream, as in take personal responsibility for it. You can't just throw your money at something and hope it's going to be okay. I'll check on it in 50 years when I need to retire. It's really not a good plan, probably.
Right. Well, and that's what I see a lot of people do in their 401k, their work plan.
Yeah.
They put it in, they never look at it, they just think that it'll be there when I need to retire. And unfortunately, we have seen that not be the case. You've got to monitor it. You've got to look at it. And again, you've got to know what's going on inside of it.
Well, that's why you want to work with professionals who understand that sector. I mean, I'm not an expert in everything. Tina's not an expert in everything. Turns out Jamie and Reed are not experts in everything, but they're experts in what they're experts in. And so when it comes to mortgage matters, give Jamie Number with Van Dyke Mortgage a call, and he'll be able to help you with those issues. When it comes to financial planning, Reed Byerline with Raymond James is a great choice. Tina and I can be a big help when it comes to real estate expertise. So you need a dream team of experts, American Dreamer, to help you get to where you're trying to get. Speaking of investments, and the next on the list is